Well, my friends, I'm excited to be here with Chris Bauer. He is the Chief Advancement Officer for the Siena Francis House. Chris, it's so great to see you after all these
Yes,
years.
ma'am.
Yeah,
Andy and I go back a long
yeah,
ways. So
yeah,
yes, it is good to catch up with you again. And thank you so much for having us.
yeah.
This is so great.
You are welcome. Siena Francis House, what an incredible organization. For those who don't know about the organization, just tell us a little bit about it, the mission, and who you serve.
Absolutely. So this place was actually started in 1975. So we're coming up on a 50-year reunion. Essentially started as starting as a flop house, a group of recovered alcoholics buying a bar and putting mattresses down on the floor. We have now turned into the largest low barrier shelter in the state of Nebraska. At any given moment, there's going to be about 500 people on our campus. Our most basic service that we offer is still going to be the shelter and the 3 meals a day. And on top of that, though, we've now expanded over the years. Our mission is truly getting people into houses and meeting people where they're at, finding the barriers that are preventing them from getting into a house, learning about what caused them to experience homelessness in the first place. We're able to answer those questions by if they need mental health, addiction, rehabilitation. We have our Miracles program, completely free for folks that are disabled if they've been chronically homeless. We have our permanent supportive housing units, which they have their own place with a case manager, so they're able to have their meds regulated. This place is, again, just we are
Yeah,
catering to the folks that truly are in the most need in our community. They have nowhere to go, and we're trying to bring them some hope and get them
yeah.
into houses.
You know what? And again, before we started the recording, we talked a little bit about. I mean, me being in the business with Metro for 35 years.
Yeah.
MBJ celebrates 50 in 2025. We're gonna have to
Wow.
do some kind of joint
Wow.
celebration together. But just seeing how this has grown, how the need has grown, and also below how the services have grown. And I want to then touch on Homeless Memorial. This is Thursday, December 21st, 2 days from when this will be hitting the airwaves. What is that, and how can
Yes,
people
ma'am.
be part of it?
So this is a National Day of Observation, actually, and it takes place
Okay,
intentionally on the winter solstice. So the
okay,
idea is that it is the darkest, coldest day of the year. Is the idea
yeah,
that we are going to use this day to memorialize those who had been experiencing homelessness and have lost their lives over the past year. Andy, there's 112 as of right now.
wow,
It's just unbelievable, truly. And how many of these were preventable and folks that just needed these services? So truly, this is our opportunity to honor these folks. We encourage the public to come down. We're going to have a candle lighting ceremony where we're going to light candles and put them in a luminary for everybody who's lost their life. And we're going to put it around the shelter so that folks will be able to see. And then we are actually very fortunate as well this year to have the field director for the from the Office of Housing and Urban Development is going to be able to give the eulogy this year and memorialize those folks. So we're just really looking forward to a nice event to truly, it's the reason why we're here, right? Is to prevent loss of life and to show people hope so that, again, more people don't experience life on the streets and have to deal with the struggles.
yeah, wow. What an important event. I always learn new things every time I have conversations with
Yeah,
people like you and these different nonprofits. All right, so we've got about a minute and a half, and we will have a
great.
much bigger conversation as we hit 2024.
Looking forward to that
Um,
for
but
sure.
but let's just like look at end of year, because a lot of this, people might be watching this after December 21st. What can people? How can people contribute? What do you need? How can we give to you as we look
Absolutely.
as end of year? So go for it.
And especially the end of the year, we really do try to go above and beyond for our guests. So every guest this year, we've had it set up with the generosity of our partners and just people in the community. We're going to have a gift for every person that's on campus right now. So we have about a little over 500 people on
Wow.
campus total. So everybody's going to get a gift, a unique gift too. So it's going to be something new, like a water bottle or a portable speaker, headphones. And they get to pick as well, which is a very important thing. They'll get some new clothes. Everybody will get a stocking. Again, this is just the spirit of Christmas, and what we really need this time of year is those types of items, especially for the winter. Things that help people stay warm when they're outside. Those go an incredibly long way. Hygiene products, things I always tell folks, the first thing when you put your feet on the floor in the morning that you take for granted every day, think about those little things: toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo. Those things go such a long way for our guests. And again, it just lets them feel normal. And especially on a day like Christmas, what we try to do, we open up the entire shelter. We're going to have hot cocoa stations. We're going to have music playing. We have folks coming and doing Christmas carols. We're really trying to make it an atmosphere where people can relax, because we want them to be our family. This is their house. So they are part of our family, and we want them to be comfortable. So we're going to have these celebrations going on along with the Homeless Memorial next week. If there's anything that we could urge people to do, is volunteer and continue the support. We're so grateful.
Yeah. SienaFrancis.org is the website. Great
Correct.
information on there. But again,
Sign up to volunteer. We have our needs list. Everything's on there.
Yeah. So I encourage everybody to go there. Thursday, December 21st, the Homeless Memorial. Thank you so much for joining me today. And again,
thank you.
We are going to have a much bigger conversation about the Siena Francis House in 2024, leading up to your 50th anniversary. That is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. For all you do.
Thank you, Andy. No, thank you.
You're welcome. And folks, don't go away. We'll be right back.